Every year, the Ilonggos enjoy the merriest atmosphere with the Dinagyang Festival. But this year, although we are experiencing a pandemic, we are still pulling through with the celebration. But this year's celebration is going to be a little bit different from the previous years. Today, ladies and gentlemen, join me as we get up close and personal with the Mayor of the City of Love, the Wakanda of the Philippines, Iloilo City, Mayor Jade Treñas. I am MigoNico, and this is Models of Iloilo TV. Hello everyone, and as promised, we are here right now with the head, the Honorable Mayor of Iloilo City. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honorable Mayor Jade P. Treñas. Mayor, welcome to Models of Iloilo TV.
Thank you, Nico, for this invitation, and I am honored to be with you this morning.
Believe me, the honor is ours, Mayor, because we know that you are busy, pero we really feel special because you have accommodated us for this interview. So thank you so much.
Sure. I always feel that being in social media is very important, considering that our people now are hungry for what's really happening.
Your presence in the media is actually already known, and you're practically everywhere actually. And Mayor, considering that we are approaching the Dinagyang Festival, so can you please tell our viewers what can we expect for this year's Dinagyang celebration?
We knew that this Dinagyang was going to be a challenge. And I am very grateful to the Iloilo Festivals Foundation Incorporated, the directors who are so creative. They came up with this digital Dinagyang. And you have to understand, Nico, that we are the only city that has been allowed to go on with its festival. If you will notice, Cebu, Calibo, we're not able to go on with their Santo Niño festival this January. But Iloilo, because of the leaders of Iloilo Festival Foundation working together with the Iloilo City government, came up with this digital Dinagyang, got the approvals of the IATF, followed all the health protocols. We have taped all the performances already by December. And everything is ready. You know what are you going to expect with the Dinagyang Digital 2021? You will see performances of the tribes in the tourism destinations in Iloilo City. And among them will be the Molo Church, Nelly Garden, and other destinations in Iloilo, favorite destinations in Iloilo, which our visitors from all over the country has missed because of this pandemic.
So it will be shown on your Facebook page, am I right?
Among others, no, one of the reasons that they are using the my official Facebook page is because there are a lot of followers in my Facebook page, no?
Ayan guys, so kung hindi pa kayo naka-follow, please follow the official Facebook page of Mayor Jade P. Treñas for you to be updated of all the events here in Iloilo City. Para hindi naman kayo mahuli, di ba? Ganun talaga makita natin na napakalakas po ng Iloilo City. Iloilo lang ang malakas, di ba? Okay, Mayor, let's backtrack it a few months ago. Were you confident that we will be having a Dinagyang Festival for this year?
We were confident in that sense, no, because we planned it out early. I think what is really important in these festivals during this pandemic is that we plan out everything early, get the consent of the IATF, and what was also creative with what they did is that the IIFFI got all the warriors together, tested all of them, put them in a school, and housed them for 20 days until all the performances were taped, and they were released. They were again tested, and they came in negative. They went out negative.
Let's put in perspective na sa mga what ifs, no? What if hindi talaga natuloy yung Dinagyang Festival this year? Could you have handled the thought of not having a Dinagyang Festival within your term?
As a matter of fact, I never thought that it was not going to go on because we planned early. What is really important is you plan early and think about it and come up with the plan that is acceptable to the IATF.
So when you come up with a plan, you sabi nga nila, no, you are half successful already because you have a solid plan, yung sabi nila. Okay, Mayor, how for you, what is the importance of the Dinagyang Festival to the Ilonggos? How important?
I think the importance of the Dinagyang Festival is that it gives the Ilonggos a chance to work together, no? In spite of political differences, in spite of alliances, we work together to celebrate the feast day of our patron saint. And it gives us also a chance to see how we can move things here in Iloilo as long as the private sector works together very closely with government. And here we follow one rule. In Iloilo City, we always believe that governance is not the sole responsibility of the governors alone. It is a joint responsibility both of the governors and the governed. And that is why I have always worked with the private sector, because I always felt that everyone has a stake here. If we can proceed with the Dinagyang in Iloilo City for this year, Nico, that is as much a victory for you as it is for the city, because no one owns Dinagyang.
Yes.
But everyone owns Dinagyang.
Wow, I like that. Everyone owns Dinagyang. It's for everyone to enjoy. Yes. And then, Mayor, needless to say that this Dinagyang Festival for this year is somewhat, kung sa aton pang lingwahe, pinasahe, no? Because it's going digital. So, given that it's gonna set a standard, how do you visualize the Dinagyang celebration next year?
Next year, I believe that we can already start planning to have to go back with what we had, the normal Dinagyang, because Iloilo City already procured vaccines, not only for the registered residents of Iloilo City, but also for all those who are working here. And I'm very happy that there are businessmen who have already come forward, gave their donations, and also call center businesses also coming forward to give their donations to help out the city in purchasing the vaccines. At the moment, we have procured 600,000 doses of AstraZeneca, which will be good for the residents of Iloilo City. We added an additional procurement of another 200,000 doses for 100,000 people who work in Iloilo City but are not residents of Iloilo City. So what we aim to achieve right now is to totally immunize everyone, not only resident voters of Iloilo City, but all who are working in Iloilo City, so that we will have a very safe Iloilo City. Anyone who will allow themselves to be vaccinated. This is not going to be a compulsory thing. And I am talking to the COVID team. I was telling them that after we proceed with the vaccination and there are still a lot of vaccines left, we will be donating them to the LGUs that need them.
That's a very good plan para ma-share naman natin sa...
Yes.
So it's...
Sayang lang naman if these vaccines will just expire. No?
Yes.
Sayang lang naman.
And well, we all know that the year 2020 was a very challenging year, not only for Iloilo City, but for the rest of the world as well. But last year, despite of the circumstances that we faced, there was something great. There are also things that we can be thankful about that happened in the year 2020. One of which is the winning of the Miss Universe Philippines crown of our very own Ilongga Rabiya Mateo. Mayor, my question is, how does it feel to have an Ilongga win the title of Miss Universe Philippines during your term as mayor?
Well, first of all, I am so happy that it happened during my term. You know, this is among the first events handled by the IFFI, and immediately they were able to get a winner. No? I am so happy that we won the title. Second, that I am so happy that Rabiya has given the Ilonggos a chance to again be grateful to all the blessings that we were given last year, no, despite the pandemic. Also last year, if you will remember, we were given the title Wakanda of the Philippines.
Yes.
No? And this was given by netizens, not by anyone. And it was given because of how Ilonggos worked together. Came up with 240 community kitchens, came up with Ilonggo Pandesal, came up with kitchen patrol to feed all the frontliners in the hospitals and in the checkpoints. Came up with the PPEs. Ilonggo businessmen donated to provide the test kits, PPEs, when these were very scarce in the Philippines. And it was really Ilonggos working together.
Was it flattering on your part to hear that we were called as the Wakanda of the Philippines?
Well, flattering because I am mayor, but the title is not given to me. No? It is given to the city, and that is why I think all the Ilonggos should be flattered.
Yes, that's right, and we were proud of that actually. And Mayor, let's go back to Rabiya. What is the city's plan in showing support to Rabiya as she embarks to the bigger stage of Miss Universe?
We are going to give space to Rabiya to be known. We are going to make her one of the co-hosts for Dinagyang Digital 2021. IFFI continues to support her, and the city government continues to lend whatever support is needed for her as she moves forward towards the actual pageant.
Do you believe na mananalo siya sa Miss Universe?
I think she is already a winner. I was really surprised when she came here for her homecoming. People got out of their houses, went to greet her in the streets. That was really unplanned, but you know, people just came out and just wanted to show support.
It was really phenomenal. That moment was really phenomenal.
I wish I have that magnetic, charismatic to get people to get out of their houses even during the time of this pandemic.
Mayor, do you believe that Iloilo is capable of producing another phenomenal beauty queen shortly after Rabiya?
Well, I have always believed in the saying, ang Ilongga gwapa.
Wow!
So, I will not be surprised if there will be more Rabiyas to come.
What is your thoughts regarding that catchphrase? Because everybody's saying it, basta Ilongga gwapa. What is your thoughts regarding that catchphrase?
Well, you know, this catchphrase, ang Ilongga Guapa or ang Ilonggo Guapo, I even heard that when I was still studying in Manila. And I think that Rabiya has really shown everyone that there is beauty in the Ilongas.
Totoo talaga yan. Guys, tayo mo nang pumunta ng Iloilo City. See for yourself. Basta Ilongga, guwapa talaga. Mayor, I can't help but notice, you know, when I go around Iloilo City, I can see that you have a big support to the youth when it comes to subcultural activities and events such as skateboarding, graffiti murals, and the e-games. What inspired you to support these activities of the youth?
We have always believed that the youth is the future of the country. And we have to engage them in areas that are important to them. I do not understand e-games, but it is very important to the youth. They enjoy it. So we get involved in that so that we engage them in this field. So far as the murals are concerned, these are a cultural thing. We have to give them areas where they can express their various abilities. If you go around my office, you will see paintings. And these are paintings of Ilonggo artists.
Are you yourself a lover of art?
I enjoy watching, go to museums, and these projects give them an area where they can express their abilities. No? And there will be more art work in the city.
Well, Mary, I have to tell you that we really admire your open-mindedness about these things, because you don't usually see a leader of a city who's open-minded and who encourages these kind of stuff. And it's actually doing pretty good to the city. It attracts tourists as well. And sabi nga nila, no, they want to sana all kagaya ng Iloilo City yung lugar nila.
I already started talking to the graffiti artists, those who paint graffiti in the city. And I am looking for a place for them so that we want Iloilo to be inclusive. So everyone should have a place.
Kasi when you go elsewhere outside the country, you know, New York, they really embrace the culture of art, street arts, di ba? So it will be nice to see those kind of things in Iloilo City. Eto, Mayor, I have a personal question for you. Can you please tell us what are your top 5 favorite spots or places in Iloilo City?
Well,
Personal mo.
number 1 is Fort San Pedro.
Wow.
Number 2 is any Batsoy store. Number 3 is the City Hall.
City Hall.
You know, I planned this out during my last term, and I continue to make additions and improvements in this City Hall. So actually, it is really a baby.
Home na.
It is like home to me because I planned this out. Now I started working here. And the plazas, we are going to do all the plazas so that Ilonggos will have a place where they can go and spend an afternoon enjoying the sights in the plazas. We are planning a butterfly garden in La Paz Plaza, also a koi pond also in La Paz Plaza. And the last would be the mini forest that I am now in the process of doing together with the Senro. There are 3 mini forests that we are working on. One will be in Boulevard. Okay. It's a 3-hectare acquisition. Another one will be in Lanit. that is also a 3-hectare piece of land that was purchased during the time of a predecessor. And the last one will be a 35-hectare mangrove forest.
For the duration of your term, what are the other projects that you want the Ilonggos and the rest of the world also to watch out for na mangyayari at gaganapin dito sa Iloilo City?
First will be the restoration of all the plazas. We already have funds for that. Actually, later this afternoon, the city engineers and the city architect will be giving me a feedback on the plans that they have prepared. The second will be the renovation of all the markets. La Paz, Harobig, Mandurriao, and Aravalo will be restored and renovated. We will have a second floor so that we can accommodate parking in the second floor.
Wow.
And it will be a total renovation. And then we will be having a city hospital. I think it is really about time that we have a city hospital, a hospital which is run and operated by the city government.
Well, pretty much excited for all of those projects, and yes, it's coming really, really soon. And Mayor, okay, so we have our listeners watching. Actually, we have a total of 1.5 million followers for Models of Iloilo, accumulated followers. So, what is your message, final message mo na lang para sa ating mga viewers from all parts of the world?
First, for the Ilonggos, know that your leaders are working very hard to continue with the programs and projects despite this pandemic. Second, to your followers all over the world, know that there is a city known as Iloilo City where people work with government to make the city as beautiful, as responsive as possible. The Iloilo Dinagyang Digital 2021 is a clear manifestation and a testament to the public-private partnership that we are continuing to do here in Iloilo City. Things happen because of our private-public collaboration. And one of these days, I hope that you can visit Iloilo.
Definitely. All right, Mayor, thank you so much. But before we go, we like to present you with a token of our appreciation. We have our manager, Sir Gepana, to present you with a little bit of gift na lang, Mayor. Ayan.
Thank you very
Mayor,
much.
thank you so much for allowing us to conduct this interview with you. And there you have it, guys. Once again, our beloved Mayor of Iloilo City, Honorable Mayor Jerry P. Treñas. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you.